Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Caden, and today I'm going to be talking about how to pick out a good protein powder and how you know that it's good. So I find that a lot of people, I wanted to make this video because I find that a lot of people are really misinformed about the stuff that they use for either building muscle, losing weight, whatever it is. People tend to be misinformed about what they're taking in, and one of the best things that I did for myself when I started T and I really decided I wanted to start training seriously was really educating myself about what was going into my body and how it was going to affect my training and basically everything that I was doing and I was trying to accomplish. So protein powder is super important for anyone who's trying to build muscle or lose weight. Weight loss is actually highly dependent on your protein intake, to the point where if you're trying to lose weight, you actually need to increase your protein intake from what it previously was. The same goes for building muscle. If you're trying to build muscle, you need to be taking in more protein than you were. And I was about to put a number on it, but I didn't because it's different for everyone. So, with that being said, I'm going to show you the protein powder I use currently, and then I'm going to tell you why I like it and what goes into choosing a protein powder. So, this is that 6-star. Again, I know it's probably backwards, but this is 6-star. Just like in my supplement video, I use 6-star pre-workout as well, and also their thermogenic shred. I really like their products, and they're super affordable. Which is something that is hard to find when you go into a store like GNC or something like that. I buy this just at Stop and Shop or Walmart or wherever, and it's about 20 bucks for this big thing. So that's number one reason why I like it. It's affordable. Number two, it's a really quality product. So right on it, we see our buddy Rob Gronkowski. Go Pats. So what you notice about this canister in particular, aside from the other 6-star, which is actually their more popular selling product, it just says whey protein. This one says whey isolate, and that is the difference between good protein and bad protein powder. Essentially, I'm going to get into it more, but so this is whey isolate, and the reason that it says whey isolate on it is you need to read your nutrition label for any protein powder that you buy. So the way that they trick you is they say, oh, it's 100% whey protein, whatever, and every person that works out knows that they want whey protein. So the difference here is that you have a couple different kinds of whey protein. You have whey isolate and you have whey concentrate. And so concentrate is essentially like a modified, created substance, where your isolate is like your pure whey protein. So the difference between the whey isolate and the whey protein is just the percentage of isolate to concentrate. The whey protein still does have a very high isolate percentage. It is still a quality protein powder. This one is just more pure and better, in my opinion. But generally, any protein powder that advertises whey, if you look at the label, the first thing you want to look at is the ingredients. When you look at the ingredients, it should say some sort of protein as the first ingredient. If it doesn't, just put it down. Not worth it. But this one says protein isolate plus blend. So now in parentheses we look at what that blend is. And then it lists the types of whey proteins that are in that blend. The first one is whey protein isolate, whey peptides, 97% whey protein isolate. So those are the first three. They're all isolates and whey. Good. We didn't even hear the word concentrate, so that's great. And then outside of those parentheses in the blend, they do add whey protein concentrate after that. So we know that there's less of a concentration of concentrate than isolate, which is the first thing that you want to look for. So number one, make sure protein is the first ingredient. Number two, make sure it lists isolate before concentrate. Good. All right. The last thing that you want to look at is you want to look at your carbs to your calories and your protein. So what you want to look at is the serving size first. So the serving size on this particular one is 1 scoop is 40 grams. And that in that 40 grams, you're getting 150 calories, 2 grams of fat, which one of those is saturated, 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 30 grams of protein. And then the rest of the stuff, there's like negligible stuff on here for the purposes of this. So the way that it's done is you actually want to divide the grams of protein by the grams per serving. So, like I said on this one, 30 grams of protein per serving. One serving is 40 grams of powder. So, if we do the math, let's take out a calculator and get the exact, because I don't have that in front of me. So 30 grams divided by 40. Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay, yeah, 75%. 75% protein per serving. That's really good. Previously to using 6-Star, I was using the Muscle Milk Pro Series protein powder, and I really like the taste. I just really like Muscle Milk in general. I liked the results I was getting from it, but I wasn't cutting fat quickly at all. And the reason for that was, once I finally figured out the golden rule of choosing protein powders, I realized that it only has about 54% protein in it. You always want to make sure, and that means that you're getting the other 46% of the stuff is going to be carbs, sugars, and fats. So for a protein powder, for the purpose of giving you protein after your workout and replenishing your muscles, you want to make sure that the majority of that is protein and good carbs. So golden rule is you want to make sure that your protein powder is at least 70% protein. There are a couple different good protein powders. I switch off a lot between the two most affordable I've found that are good are the 6-Star Whey Isolate and the Body Fortress Whey Isolate, which you can also get at Stop & Shop and Walmart. They're both comparable in ingredients and price. They're both about $20 a canister. So that's a really affordable option. If you want to go a little bit higher in price point, you can look at the Whey-Bolics. You can look at any sort of GNC carries a lot of really good protein powders. They just tend to be a lot more expensive, and that's why I don't go there currently, because I find this stuff does just as well, if not a better job, and for a lot cheaper. So that's protein. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them below or shoot me an email, and I will get back to you my earliest convenience. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.